How's it going, guys? It's DevsBooth, and today we are back with the P.A.T. MK3. We have the homogeneous version. Homogeneous? That's the right word. The damage on it is 6397. The accuracy is 69%. Accuracy 58%. Reload time 1.6s. Fire rate 6.47. Magazine size on this one is 22. Ours is level 62. The red text is War Breeds War again. I did this on Mayhem level 4. I got it from, it's actually Evil Mordecai and Evil Brick. I think it was Evil Mordecai specifically. The damage is plus 9% weapon damage, and thrown weapons spawn with full magazine. You can get this from any suitable loot source. However, it does have a higher chance from the SpongeBob Bullet Pants. I hope I'm saying that one right. Again, it's Tedori. This one is non-elemental, so the physical elemental is just regular, 2 in each category. You can stop the video at any time just to check out the weapon accessory to see any specific one for the gun that I'm using here. And it does, from my research, it does come in every elemental effect except for radiation. I have seen sources that does say it does come in radiation. However, I myself have been unable to find it there. And I'm just showing you guys just briefly what the gun will look like in different camos, just so that you can check it out. Again, it does have a higher chance from dropping from the SpongeBob Bullet Pants. However, I don't recommend you actually go to him to farm for it. To farm for him, unless specifically you have a good setup, I do not. As with all Tedori weapons that have the Sentry version, the Sentry model, as you can see here, you can have up to 6 of them running at a time. Any more up to 6, they will explode. And with this one, well, with all the Tedori weapons, you can be on 1 ammo, and you throw the weapon, and it will spawn with a full magazine in the Sentry. And that will eat up your ammo, as you can see in this video. You do have to go to, it's in the DLC for the cluster collector, I think. There we go. That was almost bad. Again, it's right in between the Crimson Castle and the Crimson Castle wall, just off to the little side. You can see here, I do show you where it is with little custom waypoint. And the boss is the Sponge Boss Bullet Pants. Again, I don't recommend you fight him, as he'll eat up all your ammo. But if you do have a good build, say something like Flak with the critical hit bonus and just a beefy like assault rifle, you should be able to take him down fairly fast. However, I will show you a class setup with Amara, not specifically built to take him down super fast. I really misunderstood just how beefy he would be, and they are super beefy. You'll actually be able to see in this video here me shooting him a lot, to put it bluntly, but after a short part of it, he does lose his head, and he turns into Sponge Boss no chance. So unless you're able to defeat him super fast, you will have to put a little bit of time into him, and then he'll transform and become super beefy, a lot harder. Again, the boss does have a chance to drop the weapon. It's a nice SMG. I actually really like the gun, but it's not guaranteed. I fought the boss once, you'll see it here in this video. I did not get the drop from him, meaning you'll have to do it again, and so it's best to have a beefy, probably like a crit build for him. I actually do have a crit build if you're looking for it, and with that you should be able to take him down fairly fast. However, my Flak build is not raised with a level cap, so you may have one, or even with a different class. The gun, it's has a lot of splash damage, and I do recommend you go for an elemental one. However, depending on your character, you don't have to have it. Mine is not elemental, and mine is also again level Mayhem 4, so you can definitely get a better version. You can actually see, if you do look at the damages throughout the video, when, and I should be able to slow down at some point to show you specifically what happens. Actually, you can see right there, the damage that was done by the gun when thrown at him was well over 500,000, and the rest of the damage you can see here is just in 4-digit to 5-digit thousand. So the explosion damage done by the gun is actually very, very incredible, and that damage will happen regardless of the ammo size, or the ammo in the magazine, pardon me. So normally with Tedori weapons, when you throw it, if it has a full magazine, or I guess one out of the full magazine, it will do really, really high damage, and then the less ammo in your magazine, the damage will actually decrease very substantially. However, it doesn't matter with this particular SMG, whether you have one bullet or one off of a full magazine, it will always do the same amount of damage, which is very important to know. And then if you do throw down the sentries, so you are any ammo less than a full magazine, you reload, you throw the gun at the ground, you get the little sentry, it will fire a full magazine, and it doesn't matter if you only have one extra bullet in your ammo count. So just for example, just to put it bluntly, because I do show you this at the very end of the video partially, and I did show you previous in the video as well. If you have one ammo in your gun, one ammo in your ammo count, so like one in your chamber, and then one in just like your overall bag, the gun will spawn in with a full magazine size, even if you only had one. There we go. Hard to get out. And then the gun will shoot out all the ammo, or all the ammo, and then it will jump at whatever monster is closest. And so for here, again, it will eat up your ammo, so I don't recommend you rely solely on it, but you can see the explosions being done up there. You throw the gun at the ground, it'll shoot out all the ammo in its magazine, which will happen regardless, and then it'll jump into the boss, or whatever mob, and it'll do a crazy amount of damage. The gun is super good. I think it'll be great on most specifically, with splash damage, with ammo regeneration, all that will be super great. I have a sort of a build going on here with the ammo regen. It's not super viable though, not for this, but it does work a little bit. So I'm not sure how long the boss will take you to beat. Again, my build is not set up for him. It did take me a long time. I was going through to try and find out anything for the red text. I was getting many different sources. There's no real direct quote I've been able to locate. However, I have been getting different results for like the Game of Rage, just different like quotes from like after like the World Wars. So whatever you're able to find is whatever you can find. There's been very similar quotes, and that's like war breeds war, peace breeds prosperity, war breeds war again and again. There's many different things. So for the time being, I'll have to do more research into it, but you might be able to find something on your own. And again, lastly, this is part of the new DLC for Krieg's Cluster Cluck. There we go. You don't have to get too far into the DLC, honestly. I'm not sure how far in. This isn't like the first third, I can tell you that for certain. But this part right here, maybe like 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes into it, it is super hard. You will have to fight a little bit, but not super hard. And then if you are feeling brave and you just want to farm all 3 bosses to try and get some of the good DLC loot, You can actually do Evil Lilith, which is just a little bit up ahead, and then Evil Mordecai and Brick. They're all fairly close together. It's a little bit of running, but you can. Oh, and then SpongeBob Bullet Pants, obviously. You can do them all in the same sort of loop. They're all close together. It'll just take a little bit of running. Again, I don't actually recommend you farm SpongeBob Bullet Pants. You're better off farming Evil Lilith and then Evil Mordecai and Brick, or even just Evil Mordecai and Brick, as there's two bosses right there. They're a little bit of a pain to fight, not super hard though. I've never died to them. I have gone down a few times, but if you farm Brick first and then Mordecai, you'll have no problem. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you next time, and at the very end I'll also include a clip of the sound option, or the voice that the gun makes, the SMG. I did include a little part of it earlier in the video, but I'll just make sure to include it at the end. The voice, it's kind of funny. It does have some funny quips, but it does get pretty annoying really fast. And so depending on if you listen to the audio or you just have it turned off, typically I have like TV running in the background, so I'm not listening to what the gun says super often. But even for me, not super paying attention to it, it does get a little bit annoying. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.